In today's video, I'm going to share with you the secrets and benefits walking 20,000 steps a day had on me, but more importantly, how it will transform your life. But for that, let's quickly recap the last couple of months.
As you guys know, I've quit my desk job back in August. Interestingly, at that time, I was walking around 15,000 steps a day. But the funny thing about it, I wasn't putting much effort to do so. Walking to the bus station, doing lunch walks, or walking a longer distance to the gym. But the moment I've stopped working there, I had some tough first couple of weeks. I didn't have to take the bus to get to my workplace as I was working from home on this channel and other projects. I was so invested in my work, and the only time I got myself out of the house was when I was going to the gym. My productivity started to drop. I was sleeping only 5 to 6 hours and barely had any energy throughout the day. But things started to change. Ever since I've stepped out of that plane and since I've started my semester abroad in the UK and Cardiff, I increased my steps from 8,000 to 20,000 steps a day.
So that's the story behind it, but what is the main purpose with those steps?
I wanted to lose weight, that was the main goal. As I was getting closer towards the end of my 90 days weight loss journey, I realized that I would not reach my weight loss goals if I kept it at the same pace. So I started to walk everywhere. I walked 45 minutes to uni and back. I walk 20 minutes to the gym or to buy groceries. To be honest, I don't have a lot of options here anyways. But instead of taking the bus or bike, I try to burn more calories through walking.
And it worked. I lost weight quite quickly and got closer to my weight goals. I will link the video of my 90 days body transformation right up here. But that's not the only benefit I gained from it.
Weight loss.
My biggest benefit was for sure the weight loss at that time. So let's do a quick maths lecture here. For every 1,000 steps you make, you would burn around 60 calories. That's when you go on a gentle walk. But if you increase your steps now from 10,000 steps to 20,000 steps, you would burn around 600 calories more per day. Given that there is roughly 7,700 calories in 1 kilogram of fat. And if you kept your diet and everything else constant, ceteris paribus, you would theoretically be able to burn 2.3 kilos of fat per month. Insane, right? Now, that's a lot and exactly what I needed in order to achieve my goals, but I wouldn't recommend you to do so. Simply get 10,000 to 15,000 steps a day, which is plenty to experience the more important mental benefits from walking.
Increase of sleep and quality of sleep.
Now, back when I was working, but also right after I've quit my job, I was sleeping between 5 to 6 hours per night, and I knew it wasn't good. But ever since I've started to walk more, the easier I could fall asleep, have much better quality sleep, and nowadays I'm sleeping between 7 to 8 hours per night. A huge improvement, and that also led to the fact that I experienced higher energy levels and productivity. Even though my sleep schedule was all over the place, I was feeling much more energized and felt like that I was doing more things with the time which I had throughout the day. There were still times when I was scrolling on social media, usually towards the end of the evening. But throughout the day, I felt so much more energized and also more productive. But you know why? It's because of the walking.
Process information and increase creativity.
Every time when I walk to uni, I had time to process all the information I'm bombarding my brain with. And I highly recommend you to not listen to music or podcasts when you walk just a couple of times, because that time also gave me a high amount of creativity and also ideas for my YouTube channel lately, and it gives you time to rethink and refocus. So I talked about several benefits here, and there are even more benefits to it. But instead of only giving you the benefits, I'd rather share with you some simple tricks on how you can implement more steps in your life. First things first, get yourself a smartwatch. Personally, I'm using this Fitbit here, which I can definitely recommend. Just keep it simple. It has personally helped me to deepen my connection with my body. It helps you to understand your body better and also shows you how many steps you're actually making throughout your days. Now, the best tip I can give you is go on a morning walk right around sunrise. Just a quick walk around the block. It can be 15 minutes, but trust me, it will have such a huge positive impact on your productivity for the rest of the day. This next tip depends on which country and place you live in and how good the public transport system is in your country. Back home in Switzerland, I used most of the times public transport. Just walking to the bus station or getting from the train station to your final destination can easily add up to some additional steps throughout the days. Another great tip is to go on lunch or break walks, especially if you're working a desk job. It does not only give you time to process the information and the work you're doing, but it also gives you an energy boost for the afternoon. Let me know in the comment sections down below how many steps you are making daily. And if you want to learn more about calories and how you can burn your belly fat fast, make sure you watch this video next, which gives you an understanding of how much calories you're actually burning throughout different exercises.